What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more William Shatner, and we're back with more from his Seeking Major Tom album. Once again, shout out to Han Solo for sharing this and many, many other things. And yeah, we're gonna listen to the tune Lost. Is it Lost in the Stars? Lost Among the Stars? Lost in the Stars. Lost in the Stars, it could be visual, not necessarily physical, but, you know, given the nature of the album and also the idea of seeking Major Tom, not just referencing Major Tom, but trying to find him perhaps out lost in the stars. It does make me think about, you know, astronaut or cosmonaut type of settings. But fair to say, you could be lost in the stars, just, you know, mesmerized by the grandeur and all the, you know, physical and temporal implications, you know, looking at the past, you know, the telescopes or time machines, that whole thing, and, you know, what we see is what was, not what is at the moment that we're seeing it, and also the, you know, vast, literally astronomical distances. So you could be lost in the stars in that way. But like I said, I'm inclined to think of it more in terms of the narrative, the overall concept of trying to find Major Tom and where he may be. So yeah, not quite sure what to expect sonically. Again, this album has had more wicked and fresh sonics in some cases than I expected, as well as some guest stars, of course. But yeah, ultimately, I'm keen to, you know, hear what part this plays in the larger narrative. I assume, again, it may reference trying to find Major Tom, so let's hear it. This is William Shatner, Lost in the Stars, from the album Seeking Major Tom.
Before Lord God made the sea or the land, he held all the stars in the palm of his hand, and they ran through his fingers like grains of sand. And one little star fell alone. Then the Lord God hunted through the wide night air for the little dark star in the wind down there. And he stated and promised he'd take special care so it would get lost no more. Now, man, don't mind if the stars get dim and the clouds blow over and darken him. So long as the Lord God's watching over him, keeping track how it all goes on. But I've been walking through the night and the day till my eyes get weary and my head turns gray. And sometimes it seems maybe God's gone away, forgetting his promise and the word he said. And we're lost out here in the stars. Little star, big star, glowing through the night. Little star, big star, glowing through the night.
The sax, I can't.
Far beneath the ship, the world is mourning. They don't realize he's alive. No one understands, but Nature Tom sees now that life commands. This is my home. I'm coming home.
Yeah. So I remember Han Solo mentioning that, and again, I get it. The album is supposed to be a chronological journey, which I didn't realize going into it, and I wanted to, go through the handful of tunes that seemed like I knew. Certainly, I was aware of Major Tom Coming Home, the Peter Schilling tune. So when I saw that, I started with that. Nevertheless, we get a bit of that here. But the tune, I mean, it's amazing. And, it's funny because the whole time I'm like, he's playing it pretty straight. And this is, really sweet jazz. Obviously, it already is a bit funny just because of Shatner's musical legacy. So you're just sort of waiting for these moments. But generally speaking, I'm listening and I'm thinking, wow, the jazz, it's just awesome. It's the kind of stuff I could sit and listen to for hours. I've been talking about it in a couple of different reaction series. Jazz is, along with classical, one of the very first music styles I remember taking an interest in as a single-digit kid, along with Depeche Mode and Erasure and some other groups as a young child. Nevertheless, jazz, I'm always very interested in different flavors of it. Progressive jazz, sort of, mellow, down-tempo, ambient jazz, which is sort of the flavor here. And that saxophone, just amazing. But then he still finds a moment, a way to make it a bit weird, in the way he's talking about the little baby star, and the repetition. Suddenly it's oh wait, no, it's a bit Shatner. It's turning a bit Shatner here. A cool tune, and perhaps more straight away than some of his other stuff, but still with a couple moments where you know who you're listening to. So once again, shout out to Han Solo for sharing this. We'll keep going through the tracks. Again, we're doing it sort of haphazard and out of order, but, such is the way of this channel at this point. I mentioned before, we passed critical mass long ago, and in fact, in regard to this deep dive, I was mentioning to Han Solo, it literally is just impossible for me to remember everything. So seriously, if there's a deep dive, it feels like it's been more than a week or two. I mean, it's 3 weeks, whatever. Please do just mention in the comments, hey, just making sure you didn't forget about this, whatever. I will get back to it. So, again, shout out to all the friends and champions of the channel. Let me know what you think of this. I will see you next time. Peace.